Hello everyone, I'm GavTheMaster974 here again today, and welcome to Halo 3 ODST's Last Exit Firefight map, getting 200,000 points or more. So those are the other achievements that I've done solo, and this is the first time I'm ever playing on Last Exit, and I'm doing it on normal difficulty. This is to show I'm actually playing on the Xbox One. It's the Xbox 360 version of Halo 3 ODST, but I'm playing the backwards compatible version on Xbox One. So that was just the introductory stuff. So this is where we get into the actual gameplay right now. So you can do this on easy difficulty if you really want to, but it's harder to get points, and you'll be doing this for a lot longer, like close to 2 hours. But you know, it's one of those that you don't die as easy, so it's a trade-off between difficulty and time. So I guess it's kind of obvious to say that if you play on legendary you'll get the most points, but you'll die really easily, but it might take the fastest amount of time as well. I don't know how it works co-op, because when me and my brother played, we never got to 200,000 points because we kept dying. And I don't know if it's one of those where the accumulative score needs to be greater than 200,000 or the individual score needs to be greater than 200,000. But maybe someone in the comments can elaborate on that for me to know for sure. But there is an easy strategy to try and grind 200,000 points relatively easily, and that's going to come into effect at the end of this round. So this first round, first set, is what I would say is the play it your way kind of set, because you know there's nothing to do really other than just kill all the enemies, because the strategy we're going to be using, we're going to need a gravity hammer, and that means we need one of the brute chieftains to spawn in, and the brute chieftains don't spawn in until wave 5. So at this point, because I never played on this map, I was trying to figure out where all the power weapons were. So to the left hand side, so it's like in front of me to the left is where the sniper spawns, and where I am now is where the rockets spawn, and the rockets are going to come in handy a bit later. But a good way to try and get points as well is to try and chain together decent multi-kills. So that's why you see just killing a single grunt doesn't get that many points. Killing a single jackal doesn't get that many points. But if you can chain together a good triple kill, overkill, kill-tacular or whatever, then you begin to get raking the points. You know, that's when you can get up to like 1,000 or beyond. And that is very beneficial, because getting points is what we want to do. See, triple kill, 300 points. So that's kind of what we want to do. Get as many multi-kills as conceivably possible, and sprees help as well. But for some reason, as I said, we need the gravity hammer, and the gravity hammer gives hammer sprees. But for some reason, if you get a spree, then change weapon, and then go on, you can basically get another spree again. So it's you get the hammer spree or dream crusher for killing 10 enemies with the hammer without dying, and it can be the short melee attack, not the actual swing attack, so like press B to punch attack. Then you just get a kill with another weapon and go back to the hammer, and then you get the hammer spree all over again. So I have no idea if that is like a glitch or if that's intended. Maybe when Halo 3 ODST Firefight comes to the Master Chief Collection, or when Halo 3 ODST comes to the PC, then we'll know for sure whether that was meant to be like an intentional feature, or if it's just a glitch. Because I wouldn't be surprised if it was a glitch, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, this is where I begin to suck ass, trying to kill the jackals. You've got to sort of shoot their notch in the arm, then go for the headshot. And kind of not doing so well at the moment. But, you know, it's slow progress, you know. It's one of those where, you know, the video is going to be like an hour long, and I'm showing you every second and commentating over the gameplay, just to try and help you out, and to show you that this is what you can do. Now, of course, some of you might be criticising the fact I'm doing the noob combo, which is a plasma pistol overcharge and then a headshot with a weapon like the pistol. I would say that don't listen to people that say that that's not a viable strategy or that's a worse strategy than any other. It basically helps you, you know, so it's not like it's a bad thing. It helps you get the points. You're doing this solo. If you was doing it with a group, then maybe you don't have to rely on something like the noob combo so much, but because this is purely, you know, like solo and on normal difficulty, at this moment in time tilt's not on, so you could rely on the SMG to take out the shields of enemies, but the plasma pistol works better in the long run because you get more of them. There's a lot of grunts and jackals and that which have plasma pistols and that, and as you see, something like a Killtrocity and a spree, that's like 3,000 points. So if you can chain together stuff like multi-kills and sprees in one, like get a massive hammer multi-kill or something to get a spree as well as a multi-kill, then you can actually end up waking in a ton of points, and that's a good thing, especially in later rounds where more, you know, difficult modifiers are enabled. So at this point I think, oh yeah, that gun's gonna die, right? So I turn around, is anyone behind me? No. Jump scare death. Yes, that was a jump scare death right there, because I thought that grunt died when the other grunt died, but no, it didn't. So I unfortunately succumb to explosions right there. But it's one of those where I would say as well that it's not a bad thing if you die once or twice in a given round, and that is a round which is 5 waves, but you don't want to be dying like all the time in every single wave, because that's bad. You know, from a solo perspective, you only have 7 lives, and the best you'll do is only earn 1 life on, you know, round completion, 1 life on the bonus wave completion. So it's one of those where, you know, you gotta be careful. And that's why you might see at times as well that I'm a bit passive with what I'm doing, because I don't want to put myself into a situation where I die. Now at this point I'm thinking I can destroy the ghost, which I did, and I think that's the only time that I actually full on destroy the ghost in this. Other times I kill the ghost later on, it's actually just killing the driver and not the vehicle, so you don't get as many points for just killing the driver as you do the vehicle. But at that point you saw as weapon juggling, as it's called, to get the rockets up to the top, because this is like the advantageous point where you'd want to be if you're doing this solo. The lower level you can just get kind of screwed over, and I guess up here you can get screwed over as well, but there's only really 2 avenues, well actually 3 avenues that the enemies can take to get to you. Because one thing I didn't know, which I'll be utilising a little later on in this video I think, is that there's actually gravity lifts or some sort of air lift inside of the building that takes you up to this upper level. So you could get enemies coming from behind you in this position, but I didn't know at the time I was playing this that that existed. So it's left, right and back, and if you get drones or jetpacking brutes, and they can come from anywhere, but you know, for most enemies they're only going to come from the left and right, so that's like, wait, where did that gun come from? How did it get there? But yeah, it's the airlift. So yeah, at this point it's just play the game you want, the way you want to play it. I wouldn't recommend trying to use the pistol against drones. I mean, it is good, but you'd rather save the pistol ammo for killing other enemies. So at this point I think, yeah, I've got to drop down because I need to get some health, I need to get some ammo. So there's the health kits are back here, the ammo's off to the sides. One of the drones got in, so he had to die. And I think, okay, my strategy is if there's a turret or SMG that you can use, then use that to take on the drones. Yeah, that's what I would say. I mean, you might see that some of the drones have shields, so when tilt's on, the SMG may not be as viable, but you know, at this stage, because it's only normal difficulty, then you can actually just take out the drones relatively easily. And the chain gun turret's a lot better, but some of the maps don't actually have a chain gun to it. But yeah, that's that at least. So here we go, we're coming up to the last wave of the first round of the first set. Already gone for about 10 minutes so far in the recording apparently, or in game. That includes the preliminary menu stuff, but it's going up to about 10 minutes in game. So this is where we get the brute chieftains spawning in, and jetpacking brutes and all that good stuff. So this is where you want to keep your plasma pistol handy. Maybe use the rockets if you wish to, because they are tough pricks, these brute chieftains. And there's a ghost actually off to the right, if you see. It's like actually a ghost down there. But this is where, as I said, the hammer brutes spawn in. There's fuel rod brutes that spawn in, and I think it's random which brutes actually spawn in. There might be circumstances where there's no hammer brutes whatsoever, or it could just be that every brute you face is a hammer brute. So usually it's a mix between hammer brutes and fuel rod brutes. So there's a fuel rod brute down there, and part of the strategy that you need to do is, well, kill all of them. But there's a much easier way to take out the hammer brutes than I did there, but that was the essentials of it. And here I'm thinking, you know what, because the brutes are tough to kill on normal difficulty and you can die easier, that specifically for the brutes I'll just do the swing attack to kill them, because that was what would happen if you just try and punch them all the time. It's just going to take too long. But there we go. So the guy says there's 5 enemies remaining. So at this point I'm thinking of hammer swinging all of them to get a dream crusher and switch weapons, but I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. So there's a fuel rod guy there. So you can plasma pistol overcharge, take his shield down, you have to shoot his helmet off, and then you can headshot him. So there's another brute chieftain, and another bad thing as well is that the grenades don't actually stick them, they bounce off their armor. And at this point I'm thinking I've got to take that ghost out, try and get some points. But even though that's supposed to be like headshot, 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 the game's saying I'm just not doing anything. So at this point it's like use the last of the rockets to kill the ghost. I killed the driver, that's why I only got 25 points, as I said earlier. And I think that ghost stays there for the duration of the game as well, just in the corner. But at this point I'm like trying to stick the brutes and just missing completely. So at this point it's like, yeah, I just got to try and shoot them and headshot them. So that's the first round done and dusted, and we have one hammer up here. So there we go, we want to use that. And I press B there because that's the attack we want to be doing, not the actual swing. Because against the jackals and the grunts and that, you don't want to be wasting ammo unless you know that you can get a decent multi-kill. So that's that. And I haven't even gotten to it yet. I'm 13 minutes into the video and I haven't even mentioned an epic moment that I've actually recorded just for this video. But I might as well say it now. But this epic moment was on Chasm 10, which is the map I played before this one. And that was probably the longest one I've done on normal difficulty. I think the longest one ever was Crater, because I did that on easy and you get way less points. And you have to play for like 2 hours to get the 200,000 points on easy, using this hammer strategy as well. But Chasm 10 was just one of those where there's a lot of engineers and they just like ruin any sort of sprees that you want to try and go on. But yeah, the way I got the 200,000 points on that, to actually get past 200,000 points, was to actually get a double kill using a sniper against brute chieftains. So it would be like a double kill with one single snipe shot, and I got like 5,000 points to get 200,000. I should really overlay it at this point in the video, but I don't know how I'm going to work it. But as you might have saw there, the gameplay, just try and get a Dream Crusher, then you want to get a kill with another weapon, and then just go back to the hammer and get another Dream Crusher. Essentially, that would be the ideal situation. So again, just try and punch the enemies. Saw that it was an opportunity, so that's why I took it. and yeah, my computer went to sleep, so hopefully that doesn't screw up the audio much. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's the strategy here, is just grind sprees and hope for the best. But of course, this is a bit of a painful wave to do because there's a lot of grunts and they like to throw grenades because the catch skull's on. So there's another Dream Crusher, so I'm thinking get the hell out of here because, you know, I'm going to die if I'm not careful. Got another kill, probably with that grenade, so that means I need to, you know, I can get the hammer spree again. So that's what that means. But here I'm thinking, do I drop down? Do I not? I didn't know if the airlifts again, so it's like, okay, I'll kill that guy just to make sure that I, you know, I'm not going to get another, you know, any hammer kills I get going to actually contribute to a spree. But at this point it's like, what the hell's this? Oh, it's a lift that takes us up here. I didn't know that, but I know it now, so that's helpful. So here we go, it's like, yep, there's a brute, take him out, insta hammer spree. I think that's like 5,000 points cumulative. But yeah, I mean, there's probably a better way to take out like the brutes and all that. You know, you don't have to waste ammo on a swing, but you know, that's just my take on it at least. But I don't know if I'm aware that enemies can come from behind me yet, but this is where we get camo brutes, and these guys are assholes because they have the incendiary grenades and they can fuck you up really easily. So at this point I'm thinking, like, okay, I'll try and stick some of them because I'm out of plasma pistol ammo, so try and stick them, kill them with grenades or whatever. And that's where the visor mode actually comes in very handy because it shows you the outlines of the brutes. So that was a bit lucky because that guy could have killed me. That guy came out of nowhere, so that's like double stick, I think. But well, it should have been a double stick, but it wasn't. I'm just going to take a sip because I've been talking for nearly over 17 minutes straight at this point. Ow. That's probably going to cause a peak in the audio. I've hit my keyboards and it, yeah, just, it's probably going to cause a shock or something. But at this point I'm trying to jump away, and this is me getting just slightly touched by an incendiary grenade. My feet were on fire and I died instantly. And that's the problem with the incendiary grenades in this, is that, you know, once you get caught, you're gonna die, man. So that's bad. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting my stuff back. I probably ran out of ammo and that's why I ended up dying, but I used the incendiary grenades against them. And it turns out to be pretty effective. So that's a good thing at least. But then the downside to that is I'm wasting incendiary grenades. But then, you know, the enemies here are just... They're going to have a lot of grenades because catch is on, I think. I think that means they drop extra grenades as well as throwing more. But I was using few odd shots there to try and take out the ghost. And yeah, they was just not reaching. Maybe I was aiming a little too low. And this was me realising there's actually chain gun turrets on this map as well, so I didn't know that either. But here there's like a whole bunch of, you know, camo brutes and that, and I'm trying to use the fuel rod to take them out. So, yeah, that's that. Trying to headshot this guy, and apparently I was missing every single shot there, which I would say I wasn't missing any shots there. That was a nice multi-kill. And a nice amount of points as well. So at this point I'm thinking, do I take out the ghost? Because there's actually 2 ghosts now, yeah. There's actually 2 ghosts that spawned in. And I think when you hear that sound, it means one of the doors is opening, and that's where the enemies are coming from, because there's no phantom drop. But I'm thinking, are there any buggers? Where are the enemies coming from? Oh, they're coming from down there. Do we have hunters? Probably not, I don't know. And now I'm trying to figure out where the rockets were, I guess, because I did take them, and they're on the lower level, if you remember. So again, this is just one of those, trying to work back to the hammer. We can try and get some more hammer kills maybe, but there's only like 1 swing left in it. Oh wait, the rockets are up here. I lied, I bullshitted you. They're actually up here the entire time. But at this point I'm thinking, you know what, I do need to get a plasma pistol or something, because the hammer's not going to really be very good here. Oh god, there's a grunt right there. Kill him. And then he killed his friend. Stick him. Just get out of there. Nice kill. Alright, that's good. Am I going to take the ghost out? And the answer is no. I think it's actually gotten to the point where I'm not killing the ghosts. I'm just killing the drivers. So the points are worthless. But other good maps, you know, would have wraiths and that. And you can use a Spartan laser to just laser the wraith. And then you get a few thousand points for doing that. So at this point I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just going to take a plasma pistol. Because the hammer's not going to be very useful. Heard of brutes. So now it's like, yeah, gotta take this guy out. He dropped, no, I thought he dropped a shield down. I think that's just me watching the video back thinking that happened, but it didn't. But yeah, this is what I mean about playing a bit passively. I'm just like camping up here and hoping that the enemies come to me so I can take him out as opposed to going off to them. I think, can I try and stick this guy? Yes, I actually got him, but that was a stick. I think that's just a grenade kill, because he didn't move out of the way. And this is bad, there's grenades everywhere. It's like, oh shit, there's grenades everywhere. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, I need to get the fuck out of here. There's too much shit going on. Get out of there, Dare. Because I'm playing as Dare, because I beat Halo 3 ODST's campaign on Legendary. And something I haven't mentioned as well, which is pretty good, is that I actually have done Halo Lazo. The only Halo Lazo I haven't done is Halo Reach, sorry. I was going to say Halo 2. No, that's one I've done. That was a piece of shit one to do. No, Halo Reach Lazo I've not done. But I've done all of the other Halo Lazos. That includes Halo 3 ODST. Though I did the non-stop action because one of the other playlists includes all the Mombasa street levels where you have to like go through the streets, and I guess trying to do that on Lazo is next to impossible to do, so better to stick to the non-stop action, so it's just level after level after level as opposed to trying to wander the streets as well. So that's good. I was hoping I could stick that guy, but nah, I fucked that up a bit. So yeah, it's just trying to take out some of the enemies at this point. Again, because I'm not using the hammer, it's much like the first round advice that I gave you, which is just play the game however you want to play it. So I would prefer to use plasma pistol overcharges to take out brute shields, then go for a pistol kill, for instance, because at least you get ammo for the pistol quite frequently, because you know, that's a UNSC weapon and there's plenty of pistol ammo on the bottom and top levels here. We're playing it solo, so it's not like we have to share ammo between other players. So nice triple kill there. I didn't know where the grenade was. Oh jeez, I died instantly again. I didn't know where that was. I heard grunts and then it's like, oh, I died. I don't know where that came from. So as I said, it's okay to die as you don't do it all the time. And yeah, we're at 5 lives, but we've only died like, well, that's the second death in the game, I think. Second or third. But you know, it's not that bad when you think about it. So yeah, it's not the end of the world. Oh, and then it's like the grunt stuck the other grunt, and it's like, yeah, I'll take the sniper because I don't have anything, I guess, or I just wanted to take it up to the top and then save it for later. But plenty of plasma pistols and that up here. I was seeing if there was a grunt in that area, that's where I died. And I guess something good as well is that if you die, then you get pistol ammo for the pistol that you would have dropped. So that's like an extra pistol for some ammo. But at this point I'm thinking about trying to take out the ghost with the sniper, and it looked like the grunt was in an animation and he teleported. What the fuck was that? The guy teleported. So that was a bit weird. I don't know how I not died there, but okay, that was a bit weird. But at this point I think I know there's a grunt around here somewhere. Where's the grunt gone? Where's the grunt gone? But he seems to have disappeared. But yeah, I was going to use the hammer on him, I think, but I don't really remember remember. And I'm sorry if I'm not really talking, but you know, this has been like a 25-minute talking shit video just to show you that you can actually do this. And oh, and I got the sticky spree as well. That's good. That's for getting sticky grenade kills in a row without dying. So you could try and go for stuff like that if you wanted to, but the grenade arcs in Halo 3 ODST are a bit more weird than in other Halo games. They sort of angle up a bit more than you might expect, but it's not too bad, I guess. You get used to it, especially if you've done all the other firefight maps. Then it's like second nature, I guess. Like something that you should be able to do. So there we go. I'm getting molested right here, so I need to get the hell out of here. Get a health pack, for instance, because I know I've died too many times at this point. So it's like, yeah, get the hell out of there. At this point, I'm not really sure about what I'm going to do. Again, this is more like playing passively. I'm not going straight to the enemies. I'm taking the long way around to try and get them out of the safe area and then try and kill them that way. It does waste a bit of time, but it does kind of guarantee your safety. So there's one up here. Just killed that guy. Keep a listen out for other enemies as well, because they could be lying about the place. At this point, I think I'm safe, so I'm going to take out the ghost. And 4 shots into a ghost doesn't kill it, apparently. I thought it would. I thought the ghost would have blown up, because it looks like it's all breaking apart, but apparently it isn't. And then I stuck the doorway, but that was enough to take his shields down. And at this point, we're on the 5th wave of round 2. So I'm going to try and take out the ghost. I killed the driver, and there's another ghost down there, and that's probably 1 shot. Honestly, that hit the ghost, and that didn't do anything, so kind of sucks. But at least one good thing about Halo 3 ODST Firefight is that the weapons seem to stay around for quite a while. So that hammer, I think with only 1 shot left in it, is still there somewhere. But here there's a hammer guy, so I'm thinking, no, you're not fucking me up from behind. I'll take him out. That's a fresh hammer right there that I can use. And there's a hammer off to my left and behind me in that, so that was good. Probably use that first. So trying to take out some of the brutes and that with plasma pistol overcharge. Now I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm dead. Gotta get out of there. And oh god, there's another hammer guy right here. So it's like, oh geez. But yeah, one of the things that you can do, I think I wanted to try and demonstrate it here, is that you can actually try and bait the hammer guy's attack. And then quickly kill him, but he did the wrong kind of attack and I died instantly, so that's not the attack that you want to try and, you know, get the brute to do. It's sort of like a regular attack that he does, where, and you see the hammer's off to the right, so you quickly move to the left out of the way of the brute, then you'd sort of, you know, do a 180, then you just hit him 1 time in the back and he dies instantly. It works on laser and it works on normal for firefighting the actual Xbox 360 version of Halo 3 ODST, and an unverified claim is that it works even if the brute has his invincibility on. So at this point I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just gonna have to bash the guys with a hammer to kill them. Don't know where the last 2 guys are though, because again, I don't know if there's another hammer guy, I don't know if there's another fuel rod guy, but there's 2 hammers, one with 1 shot in, one with a few. And I'm just, at this point, looking around thinking, where are the last 2 guys at? Because I have no idea where they are. I mean, there's a guy in the ghost, but I don't know if that counts. So if the guy in the gold guy, there's a 1 guy right there. So it's like, nope, move out of there, try and get up close, and hammer him up. Now there's 1 enemy left, don't know who it is, don't know where it is. Try and jump around. It could be the ghost, because that's one thing I'm thinking at this point. Maybe it's the guy in the ghost that I need to kill. But I actually think it's just a jetpack brute that's somewhere and I don't know where he is. I think that's the reality of it, but at this point I'm thinking, yeah, it's got to be the ghost that I need to kill. So I'll try and take him out, but the fuel rod doesn't seem to be very good at taking the ghosts out. So that was just a bit under, but I heard the jetpack at that point, so it's like, oh yeah, I know where the I know where he is. But I'll try and get a bit closer. But again, as you saw there, taking the ghost driver out, not the ghost. You only get a handful of points for it. But there we go. That is round 2 of set 1. So upon every round completion, all of the weapons reset, so you get the sniper and the rockets back, and you get an extra life. And I think you get the amount of lives given to you as many players as you have, if that makes sense. So if you have 2 players and you beat a round, then you get 2 lives back. At this point, this is probably one of the worst waves to do. But with our hammer strategy, it ends up being one of the more beneficial ones for us, because the only way we get our stamina back is to punch enemies. But we're going to be using a hammer strategy, so getting a hammer kill by definition is melee hitting an enemy, so it gives us our stamina back, which is good. There's 2 other hammers I can use, so I think one of the things that happens as well is that you can actually switch hammers and get kills with another hammer, and you still get you're still on like a hammer spree. And even with a hammer with no ammo, then you can kill, you know, jackals, grunts and that, and you get credit for you know, just like getting hammer kills, as you might see here, because I got a hammer spree, but there's no ammo. And I think that grunt stuck me, but he didn't, so I'm just trying to rush into the enemies and hope to get some hammer kills. But in set 2, when tilt's on, so there's your Dream Crusher. So at that point I'm like, okay, you gotta switch, and then you get hammer kills again, and that's what you do. But yeah, when tilt's on, the hammer's not as good as taking down brute shields. The hammer's not as good as taking down jackal shields. So it takes you a bit longer to get these hammer kills that you need to get. But there's no way on normal difficulty that you're going to get the 200,000 points in one set. You need to go into the set where you have to have tilt on. But at least from my experience, you don't have to play anything more than that. And my computer went off again. Sorry about that, I can't speak. But at this point, that was a bit of a clusterfuck right there. So now I'm like, okay, I've got to try and fucking survive. Because there's a beam rifle guy there and he could kill me because my stamina's gone. Fuel rod guy, he could have killed me, but he missed, thankfully. So I was taking a sip there. I mean, meaning to do this video a lot sooner as well. I know it's like half an hour in and I'm a bit late mentioning this. But I was a bit late in this video because it's been very hot in the UK recently. Like, I think my dad said something like it's like the only time since records began that there's been like 4 consecutive days and it's been over 30 Celsius in the UK. And that's like, that must be going back a long time, right? So it's been fucking hot, and one of the things that's contributed to the heat, in my case at least, is that well, there's been the windows that have been done. So it's basically we've got new windows, and they just like trap in the heat a lot better, and not really having good ventilation or air conditioning. So it basically just, if I'm on my computer like I am right now and I'm doing something like this and my computer's working, then it's just going to accumulate heat, and there's not going to be any way to dissipate it other than to wait until it's night time when it gets colder, and then hopefully vent it out of the windows because it gets cold at night. Oh god, that was like, oh my god, I was going to kill that grunt, and then he threw a grenade in the doorway and it nearly killed me. So at this point, that was like a really bad play right there. And I'm thinking as well, listen, I've got like an entire round to play. I can't keep getting, you know, health kits and that, because I'm fucking up the strategy here. And I don't know if I'm doing one of those where I'm trying to take out the ghosts as well with the fuel rods. So yeah, bit of a bad play there, and I died because I had no health. And probably no stamina either. So I don't know why I made that play, but it was a colossal fuck up on my behalf. And we have hunters. Maybe that's why I got the fuel rods because there's hunters. And I saw them, so I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to take the hunters out, but I didn't. So there's a brute, so I thought try and take that guy out. And maybe I was heading towards the rockets to get the rockets to take the hunters out, because the rockets are actually pretty good at taking the hunters down. It's only like 1 or 2 that you need, 1 or 2 rockets, and it insta-kills the hunter like that. So I'm thinking, oh wait, the hunter's gone round the right side, oh no, he's gone there. Wait for him to come round the right side, I'll just go round there and 1 shot, 1 hit. Nice and easy, right? So now we've actually over halfway done, because we've just got 100,000 points. But we need 200,000 points, so we need to play for a bit longer than this. So at this point I'm thinking, yeah, let's just go for more hammer stuff. Because we got to try, right? And I think someone ran up behind me, but I didn't notice them. But there's definitely jackals up here now, so it's like, yeah, just gonna try and take these guys out. And I don't want to use a swing like that, but I felt like I had to. Don't know why I did it there, but there's a hammer spree, killing spree, kill-tacular in 1. So that's for a few thousand points at least. But yeah, this is why, you know, Black Eye being gone is actually a good thing, because we can just do maneuvers like that, and we get our shields back, but it's hammer kills, and that's beneficial for us. So I didn't know if I just picked up a new gravity hammer, but I did. And I think this is trying to prove the point that even if you switch hammers, the spree is still active. So you can just go in, get some kills, and then it still adds to the spree that you had. So at this point I'm trying to take out the beam rifle guy, but then I think, no, there's the Dream Crusher, so don't go for the kill. Get another kill, then go for the hammer kills again. So this is a part of what you have to do. I didn't think that would have killed the guy beneath me, but it did. So just go for hammer sprees and all that. See, so for some reason the hammer spree seems to reset when you get a kill that's not with the hammer. And I think the same thing happens with splatters as well. You can just get vehicle splatters on a map like Last Platoon, I think it is. And you know, once you get your vehicular manslaughter for 10 splatters, you just get out, get another kill of some kind, like punch an enemy or do something to kill them. Then that's it, right? That's all you need to do. Then just keep getting the splatters, and you just grind sprees in that fashion. So this is where I'm trying to, like, you know, get the kill. You try and get a brute's shields down, and then you just like wrap around behind them to essentially hit them 1 time in the back to kill them instantly, which is very beneficial because then that doesn't waste so much hammer ammo. But at this point it's wave 4, and I'm thinking there's buggers, so we got to get the SMG. That's just my thought process. It's like you see drones, you see buggers, you switch the SMG right away, and that is enough to take them out. But at least at this point I know there's turrets, so I don't know if I'm thinking get a turret and use that, because that's better for taking out the drones. So yeah, I think the chain gun would definitely be a lot better to take out the drones when something like tilts on, for example. It just has more firepower to it that you can use. It's generally a lot better, I think. But at this point I'm thinking, what am I doing? Oh no, there's a brute behind me, so that's a cheap maneuver right there. And there's going to be drones coming in as well trying to kill me, so try and kill this guy, and a grenade blew up in my face and killed me. And that's like, oh shit, I'm fucking up now, man. I can't fuck up because I've played for half an hour at this point, and I really don't want to be doing this again because I'm dying stupidly, so I've got to be more careful. So that's the thought process here, is that you either have to play aggressively to get the points, or you play a bit more passively, which takes a longer amount of time, but then you're not dying. So that's sort of my thought process here. And this is like, I got swarmed, man, that's bad. But and then there's a grunt as well somewhere, so trying my best to, you know, submachine gun the drones up and trying to kill that guy. And that was such great accuracy right there, right? So I think, fuck this, I'm getting the turrets, because the SMG is not doing it for me right now, so... Just because I got no shield at this point. Just do what I can with the turret to kill the drones, because they're screwing me up pretty bad right now, so just try and do whatever I can to get a nice multi-kill off on them as well. Since, see right there, that's like 1,000 points. And the spree was 1,000 points as well, so it's like double pointage right there. 2,000 points for the spree and the multi-kill. So that's why you want to try to chain together multi-kills if possible. But at this point I'm thinking, yeah, I need a plasma pistol. I picked up a plasma rifle instead, but at this point it's like, yeah, I'm going to need a health kit because I'm going to die again, and that's bad. So, oh god, there's a guy right there. Kill him. And punch him in the back. That's what I was trying to do. But then I'm hearing a grunt who's suiciding. He's got the grenades. He's trying to blow himself up, and I have no idea where he is. And it's the last wave of the third round, I should say. I was going to say the first set, but there's another wave after this. And I think I'm still hearing that grunt. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he's coming from. And then it's like right there. So then just bang, headshot, and he's dead. Nothing to worry about. So now it's just a matter of killing the brute chieftains and that in this wave. Then we should move on to the bonus round, which is pretty good. A nice opportunity to rack up a bunch of points. And then progress into the second set for the conclusion of the video, I guess. So, I think I only played the first round of the second set as well. So, I know I've gone for like 42 minutes or so at this moment in time. But don't worry, there's only like another 20 minutes to go. It's not that bad, guys. But at this point, it's like, yeah, there's a fjord guy. Oh my god, there's a hammer guy right there. No, gotta get out. Gotta do something at least. There's a whole bunch of enemies here. I need to try and get my shields in that back, but they keep hitting me, so try and grenade out. Definitely try and grenade out to get some kills. That's good. Oh, there's a guy there. Oh god, there's a fuel rod brute right there, so try and take him out. Oh god, no, I need to reload. One shot in the head. Ah, died. That one shot I had should have been a one shot in the head, and it wasn't. And I died because of it. And then as I spawn, I think I saw a hammer guy, so it's like, nah, I need to go up here and get out of there. And I need to kill this guy who just killed me, because that's not fair, man. So where's he at? Where is that guy at, huh? I'm gonna swipe, I'm gonna hammer him up. There he is. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Bang, like that. Bit of a scrubby play right there. But yeah, at this point I do fear that there's going to be a guy coming up from behind. A hammer guy specifically, because there's not much you can really do to, you know, kill a hammer guy that's right behind you. So you gotta have your wits about you and be vigilant. And especially in a case like this, where it's like, you know, I don't have that many lives left, so I can't afford to fuck up. And I'm not necessarily seeing any hammer guys other than one from earlier. But I'm thinking the fuel rod guys are bad enough, so just rocket them up and kill them instantly, because that's ideal. There's a fuel rod guy behind me. No, not a fuel rod, the jetpack guy behind me. I'm trying to figure out where the hammer brute is, if he's around. I'm hearing something, but I don't know where that is necessarily. So it's just a matter of wandering around, being passive, as I said earlier, collecting fuel rod gun ammo, and generally just figure out the enemies. Oh my god, he's right there, he's right in front of my face. So at that point it's like, oh no, the invincibility's on, I'm not going to be able to wrap around him and hit him in the back, so he could have got me there. But at this point it's like, I don't know where he is. I gotta get out of here. And he could be behind me right here, but he wasn't. So, oh wait, he's right there. I don't know, is he going to come through the door? Yes he is, and bang, hit him instantly to kill him. That was excellent right there, excellent gameplay. I think I killed the guy in the air, I don't know. I killed someone because I just got 55 points apparently. But there's a brute, so I've got to try and take him out, and I did. Happy days. and I'll try and juggle weapons up to the top. So I'm juggling the fuel rod and the hammer, and I'm trying to do it such that I switch weapons so the hammer comes up here with me, and it worked. So that was an epic play right there. So I got 3 hammers, I think, or 2 or 3 hammers in this top section at this moment in time. But we get the bonus round. This is the first time I ever played the bonus round on this map, so I have no idea where the enemies are. We get all of the skulls and iron, so if you die, you're not allowed to respawn. I saw the door open in front of me, and you only get 1 extra life for reaching 2,000 points, and I got 2,000 points pretty much instantly, so yeah, that's that. But this is one of the instances I said where, you know, if you can, try and get some good multi-kills at this phase, because it's going to be massively beneficial that you get as many points as you can at this stage, because then it means you don't have to progress that much into the second set. Like, for instance, Chasm 10, for instance, when I played that, I would only be at like 110,000 points going into the second set, and that's not good. But at this point I'm going to be, you know, pretty close to 150,000 or so. So that is surprisingly good. But you know, I sort of lost a bit of my momentum. And only ended up getting a little less than 6,000 points. I could have done better. That's a situation where I could have done better. I should have done better, but I didn't. But again, I didn't want to die, and that was just a matter of playing passively, I guess. But at this point, it's like, yep, we got our hammers. I was fearful that they would have despawned potentially, but I'm keeping the hammers up in the top section because we're going to be rinsing and repeating the strategy of, you know, trying to kill enemies with sprees. Actually, thinking about it, I don't think the points I got in the bonus round actually counted towards my points total. I think that was just a separate thing. Because I was thinking, oh yeah, it's supposed to be 150,000, right? No, it's only 144,000. So I think that's just a completely separate thing upon reflection. So I apologise for that. You need to get the 2,000 points at least solo normal difficulty to get an extra life, basically. So maybe with more people the points threshold is higher, but then you get, you know, extra lives when you reach that threshold. So that's kind of what you want to do. But yeah, I was hoping it would be a lot more points than that, and it would actually count towards my points, but it didn't, so that's bad. But at this point it started all over again, and at this point I'm trying to just get some very good multi-kills. And the good thing is you don't necessarily need to worry about the catch skull, so you don't need to worry about enemies throwing grenades at the time, but then Black Eye's not on, so you have to worry about stamina. But I got a nice dream catcher right there, so that's like, yep, that's a good thing for me. And let's use the sniper to take out the ghost. And I would have said to myself, that's 4 direct hits with the sniper. It didn't do a single scrap of damage, and wasting pistol ammo on a ghost is not a good thing. So I needed to get that kill to be able to continue to get the hammer sprees. But as I said earlier, tilt's on now, so tilt is much more difficult to work with in terms of getting these hammer kills and that, because it doesn't take out the shield as good as you might want it to. So that's what I'm trying to do here, trying to kill the jackals without wasting the ammo, unless it's a situation like that where, you know, you get a decent multi-kill out of it. So at this point I'm thinking, you know what, nah, I took damage already, I need a health kit. I've only got 4 lives left. I can't afford to screw up much more than I'm screwing up right now, let me tell you. So take out the grunts. There's another dream crusher. So I need to get another kill with another weapon, reset the spree, and get the spree all over again. So at this point I'm enclosing on the 50-minute mark in game. 49 minutes we just passed. Trying to figure out if there's any more enemies, where they're coming from, what kind of enemies we have. That's a very important part of what we have to do. And I don't know if I would have noticed that the hammer disappeared or not. I don't know if that happened. Maybe that did happen, I don't know. But at this point I might have forgotten I actually got the Dream Crusher. So I think I'm just going for the kills against the enemies. Completely oblivious to the fact that I actually already got the Dream Crusher. So I'm like, hold on, I'm killing all these enemies, but it's not actually counting. So what the hell is going on here? So I think I might have realised at that point, it's like, yeah, I've killed more than 5 enemies and I'm not getting anything out of this. So I might have to get another kill. Because I might have forgotten or misheard that I got a hammer spree, or the Dream Crusher in this case. Oh, and he stuck himself. So that's a good grunt play right there. So yeah, I definitely think at this point it's like, yeah, I've got too many hammer kills. I'm not getting the spree, so just you know, get a nice headshot, and now we can go for the hammer kills again. That's what we need to do here. So just walk around, get some more pistol ammo maybe, just see if there's anyone in here. No, there isn't. Let's get out and try and get some kills while we can. So at 173,000 points, that's pretty good. Got a bit of a way to go though, and obviously getting individual kills ain't really going to be very beneficial, but doing stuff like that helps. Getting the sprees and the medals and overkills, multi-kills, whatever, it's all beneficial. So yep, switch weapons, and it's not even switching weapons, it's just getting a non-hammer kill resets the spree. So at this point I'm thinking I'm going to take the ghost out. I took out the driver as per usual, and I'm juggling the hammer and the rockets up to the top. So it's basically just a matter of constantly sort of like tapping the RB button. It says hold RB to swap, so you just keep swapping it until you get to where you need to get to, and then it should be right there. So it's a useful way of, you know, bringing weapons to you. So you can put it into an advantageous position and it helps you out. So that's sort of like the concept of weapon juggling right there. Kind of helps. So that's why you might have saw like 2 or 3 hammers up at the top earlier on. It's just very beneficial. Now I think at this point, because I'm seeing flares, there might be more camouflaged brutes. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do about this? Now, there's the rockets. Maybe I saw hunters, I don't know. So, or the... Oh wait, no, there's a camo brute right there, so stick him. And, yeah, it's just... I might be of the impression that I need a plasma pistol at this bit. I know there's a guy there. Oh geez, there's some guys in here. Oh god, this is bad. Get out of there. Just get the hell out of that situation. Hunter! Yes, there were hunters. So use the rockets against the hunters. And it's like, yeah, there's one rocket hit and it didn't kill the hunter, so that's bad. Oh god, there's the other one. Damn. It didn't kill it. Oh, it did. Okay, yeah, that was like a fearful moment right there where it's like the rocket didn't kill the hunter, because I wouldn't have known what to do otherwise other than use a sniper. But thankfully the sticky grenade killed him, so that's good. That must have been a good direct hit. And you might have saw at the start of the game that there's only one other skull that I had on, and that was Grunt Birthday Party. So that's why when I headshot the grunts, it makes the sound effect. So it's not like I have a boom on, for instance, that increases explosion radii or whatever. You know, it's just Grunt Birthday Party, so that's the only skull I have on. I'm trying to kill this brute that's right in front of me, and I can't even headshot him, so I had to waste that grenade there. Again, try and punch him to kill him. It's not doing anything. Reload. Got him. Yeah, and I was like, hold on, that ghost? It said to flip the ghost. Yeah, that ghost from earlier in the game is actually still there in that spot where I left it. You can get in the ghosts and get vehicle kills and that, so again, you could do that and just get vehicle kill sprees and then just exit the vehicle and then do it all over again. But in my case, it's like, nah, I'm just sticking to the hammer method. But it's only got like 1 hit left in it. I'm going to need some ammo. And I need to know what kind of enemies I'm dealing with. There's 2 ghosts right there. And so we've got some jackals up here already. So I've got to try and take these guys out. Don't you hit me with that. He didn't. That's good. But this is what happens when the tilt skull's on. Trying to melee punch the Jackal's shield takes a million years because your weapon, your actual attack is less effective. So you kind of got to do something like that and get lucky with the hit and hope that it does right amount of damage, otherwise you just be there bashing away until the cows come home. Which is why when I shot the brute with the pistol, you saw it wasn't really doing that much damage. And as I just mentioned, you know, just hitting the brute with the hammer is not enough to kill him anymore. So I was hearing a whole bunch of suiciding grunts, so I thought that's bad.
Reloading. Get
some ammo because I need it. Now take out some of the brutes. Luckily I had a firebomb there. And now there's more suiciding grunts, I think, so there's one. So I just took another sip because my throat is kind of killing me at this point. This is the only problem with doing long videos like this. I want to do it in one take. I want to do it in one recording session so I don't have to spend, you know, any more time than I need to. But then the problem is that my throat does fucking hurt afterwards. So I do need to make sure my throat stays hydrated for this. But we're coming up to the last legs of the video at this point. As you see, 190 points, and my computer turns off again because it's not used to being, you know, doing nothing, I guess. Yeah, it's one of those, it's just going to sleep, so even though I'm previewing the video, I'm actually playing a video and previewing it and seeing it and all that, it's still going like, no, we're not actually you know, doing any work or anything. So you're not doing anything for like 10-15 minutes and then it just like turns off, so it's not good. But here I think, yeah, if I had a hammer, this would be a good opportunity to get some nice overkill spree or something with the hammer and get a bunch of points, and that helps out because we're at 191,000, so in the home stretch at this point. But you know, you're not in the clear at this point, so getting good multi-kills now is very beneficial, but we need to do it. It's more difficult to do. That's why I did that play, and then I think, yeah, try and get another double kill. No double kill there because the gun killed himself before I could kill him. But yeah, that's why I made that play that I did, because that was 1,000 points, and we need 1,000 points at this bit because that helps us. It's very beneficial. But I'm trying to take the ghosts out, and it's like, nah, that's fucking useless. Our weapons suck. We're not going to kill the ghost, and for some reason I can pick up this hammer even though it's saying there's no ammo left in it. So I was thinking, what? That's a bit of a bug, isn't it? Like, why is that hammer? Why is that hammer there? Like, why can I use it? It doesn't have any ammo in it, right? So at this point I'm seeing there's a grunt in a ghost that I could kill, so I killed the grunt in the ghost but not the other ghost, and now it's just a matter of trying to pick off some of the enemies while we can. A nice 5,000 points for an invincible, so that's good. So it's only another couple thousand points or so. I get a nice couple kills there, look behind me. This is where the end of the round's going to come into play, because this last kill is what you need to do to take out the hammer guys. But there he is right there, so you bait his attack, go to the left, hit him one time in the back, and you kill him instantly. And that's the 2,000 points needed to get 200,000 points. I'm doing some teabagging or whatever, but that was 200,000 points on Last Exit. And now the only two achievements in Halo 3 ODST I need to get are to do 4 players heroic past the 4th set in Firefight, and 4 players on the last mission Coastal Highway with iron on, and you're not allowed to use the Warthog or Scorpion. So you're supposed to use like a Mongoose that has you're supposed to use a Mongoose, and there's rockets that have like 998 ammo or something, so it's pretty good. So I thought, as a little point of principle, I'd just beat the round I'm on and then, you know, go from there. So try and take the grunt out. He actually killed himself, if anything, and got all the brutes are swarming me at the moment. And there's a grunt, sorry, in front of me. There's 5 enemies remaining. This brute's gonna screw himself over by doing the play that he just made right there. And I don't even know if I hit that guy with the overcharged plasma pistol shot. But it's not like I need to, you know, care, because I'm done at this point. I mean, I've got the points, so it's just a matter of principle. Hope he dies from that. He doesn't. Kind of trying to get behind him, hit him one time in the back to kill him instantly, like that. And that works. So it's probably just the 2 jetpacking brutes. There's one. Try and kill him. Killed him. Where's the last guy at? Don't know. He's probably down below again. Hopefully it's not a hammer guy. But you know what? I won at this point, so that's the guide to show you that you can do it. It is pretty much play the first round of the first set however you want to. Get a hammer, and then just get hammer sprees, dream crusher sprees. Get another kill of some description, and then, you know, just go from there. And at that point it was like, yeah, there's the brutes right in front of my face. So I was like, yeah, I did it. I got the 200,000 points, and I did it in under an hour, which is something I was thinking about at the time as well. Can I do this in under an hour in game? And it turns out I did. So at this point I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to kill the ghost here. So try and get up close. I have no weapons, no ammo, so punch and what? I punched the grunt and boarded. I thought I would have hijacked him, but I didn't. But yeah, this is the where I ended it. So I got 205,000 points. I managed to get these medals. I got 8 dream crushers, I think, and how many hammer sprees? Like 14. So that was pretty good. But that's where the video is going to end.